you're a Manu fan, go the Manu!
Samoa, see the sea, little out, fear the fire, down below, DJ Raw, feel style. Somali, bear, male, Sila,
We talk about New Zealand being a rugby-loving nation, but for Samoa, I think it's even more so. It's a real passion, and we've enjoyed a huge amount of support leading into the World Cup. Visited schools and had kids handing over their lunch money and that sort of thing the All Blacks simply don't have to deal with. So as a player, when you see 10, 11-year-old kids going hungry for the day, it gets your motivations up. We've got a really experienced squad. It's tough to single players out. Our average age was 29, which counts for a lot. Players have been there, done that. That's one of our real strengths. A lot of our players are playing professional rugby in the UK, France and Japan, so it's nice to have all those different influences brought back into a group environment. One of the interesting things is a lot of players that play in France tend to say that their clubs don't spend any time on defence, so our defensive patterns and things often need the most work. Some players play in clubs where they've got a really aggressive line speed and others it's all sort of French laissez-faire, so that's certainly probably one of the areas that we have had to work on the most, is make sure players are on the same page. It's certainly lively playing in Apia. We've got great support here. In Samoa, they take great delight with anyone who doesn't get off the ground fast enough, so you tend to get up pretty quick if you're injured. Yes, Samoan way, we're fairly relaxed over here, so we don't tend to bother with security or anything, but there's no concerns. We love our people, we respect each other, and it's nice to be able to mix and mingle with our supporters after the games. We've got a really hard pool. Namibia, first game up, will pose a real challenge. South Africa are obviously a world-renowned team, and Wales have managed to beat England leading into the World Cup. And then our local derby with Fiji, always a massive tussle, particularly when we play on the islands, and Eden Park's going to be a home away from home for both teams, big amount of supporters, so it's a really exciting challenge that we hope to come out on top.
We're really looking forward to the World Cup, training hard, and looking forward to seeing all our Samoan community come out in force.